In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. And yes, I didn't put any videos up last week. Sunday caught up to me. I was doing training for my team in my local area, and tomorrow, because today is Saturday, I'm going to New York to do training. So I am working hard to get at least 3 videos done and uploaded for you guys today. Sorry about that if you're looking for a video last week. And it just sometimes it catches up with you. Alright, it's been kind of quiet. Let's see, September, so it might not be as hot today. I might not need to jump in the water. If it was going to be a hot one, I'd go get more pearls. With the, ooh, that's right, just go and turn these back on. With the changes that Cole Games made to the game recently, I think August is a month that I'm going to be spent swimming and getting oysters and pearls. And I have a gift on my roof. Alright, easiest way to get this one. Snag that. Let's put it someplace where it's at least easy to see. Come on. Quick, thank you. Can I grab you? There we go. Serve it. Ooh, 15 nails and a plank. All in the same box. Yes, please, and thank you. Can I have another? Alright. Slide you in there. This still needs to get repaired. Not yet, but it definitely needs to get repaired soon. I am... Ooh, hello. I have been enjoying the new layout. It feels cleaner. I like the idea of having like a pier system that goes out from the place, but I honestly prefer that cleaner look. Kind of like my home is sticking just out of the mountain. It's not stretching out into the water, and this is kind of like the access. This is my quote-unquote fighting area that I don't fight in. Hush, I don't want to hear it. But it works for me. And it's definitely better to have the focus of the hunter attacks further away from the central part of my base, so that the main part of my base doesn't get damaged. Run, rabbit, run! There's a level 3 wolf behind us. Let's go check on the chicken. Should be okay, but we'll check on... Ooh, free arrow. Oh, thank you very much. Chicken is level 6. Doesn't look like he's lost any health yet. You're still doing good. Well, I'll just grab this stuff now. I might as well. I didn't look to see if there was any rogue hunters back here, but we will go check the highlands behind us. Now, what's my focus right now? Basically, it's kind of a recovery. I need to get ready to go down into the cave on my real save. I've done it on an old test world, a copy of this world that I made into a test world, just so that I could check the jam. I typically just have one test world that I maintain. It's I think season 3.5 or 4's save world that I keep as my normal, hey, it's been an update, let's go test everything. But that, in that save, it's been the same season for like, what, a year and a half now? And I don't have the rosin hop berry that you need to make jam. Because I wanted to make jam and at least, you know, show it to you guys, I had to take a copy of this world and make a test world just for that. I could see, I might have to retire that old test world and either that or I need to play that test world in the newest version of the game and start collecting stuff. I think I'd rather just keep playing it and just keep collecting stuff. I think that would probably work best. One good thing about Cole Games is our developer for this game. He always tries to make old saves functional when it comes to updates. Oh, and if you've seen a lot of chatter about people losing saves and all, don't freak out. Don't worry about it. It wasn't something to do with Cole Games or his coding. It was let me see if I get this right. It was a back-end program that is downloaded with Subsistence to make Subsistence work. We all download it when we first install the game. Depending when you install the game, when Cole Games updated to the 64-bit system, Steam was providing... Oh, wow, I just saw a beehive, and I've got a wolf on me. Stupid wolf, and there's a beehive. Come here, come here, come here. Goodbye, wolfie, wolfie. All right, let's get the wolf first. Thought I heard something behind me. Okay, so there's a beehive right there. We're not going to run up to it. I know where it's at. So I'm going to stand in front of this walk with both these rocks over here and look straight over. Okay, cool. We're going to run home and go get the supplies to make an insect repeller. I always seem to find my beehives late August, early spring. I'm not complaining. I found a beehive. Ooh, and a moose. Moosey. I'll leave you alone for right now. I really want to get the beehive first. Need to wash my hands, but I'll get there before I get sick. But as I was saying, it's a back-end program. I can't remember what it is right now, but it's like a 32-bit versus 64-bit. And when Cole Games told Steam, here's the package, Steam stopped supplying the 32-bit version of... It's not DX11, but think of it something like that. It's an instruction package that tells UDK, Unreal, how to load the system correctly or how to work. And Cole Games had used that instruction programming to control the migration system that he had created to Would you please back the F off? I mean, seriously. No, not my glass door. No, stop it. I said not my glass door, you SOB. And since Cole Games had used that programming library to facilitate his migration of saves, but some people didn't have that because it was like something that was installed with Subsistence a long time ago and it's not really used as much anymore. Some people's saves just didn't have it. Most of us had installed, anytime recently. I think we're okay, but that's how Cole Games explained it to me. It was an instruction that should have been there that wasn't, and that instruction not being there is what caused the overall problem. It's not a major issue. It's actually pretty easy to fix because even after the game updates, those files are still there. They didn't lose their game files. It's just the 64-bit version of the game says save files are here now. And because that programming wasn't there to tell Subsistence or Steam how to move those files over, the game's like, there's nothing there, it's blank. All you have to do is you copy your save file list.save to the root directory of the save profile for multiplayer or single player, and then you just copy your .save files like you normally would if you're backing stuff up, and put them in that particular folder. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, everything's done. The files are there and you can keep playing, no issue whatsoever. So if you've seen people constantly going, oh my god, I've lost thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in this game. Oh, by the way, how do I craft the most simplest thing in my inventory? Seen a couple like that. But yeah, if you see people having nothing but drama about their save file losses, in most cases, it is a really quick, simple fix. In other cases, it's the fact that they uninstalled the game a long time ago to save space because they needed more room for other games. Typically, when somebody says, hey, I uninstalled this game to save space, that person is looking to maximize the amount of space available. So they uninstall the game using Steam, and then they will go to their Steam folder, find the leftover files, because Steam always leaves usually save games and stuff like that information, and they delete it. Well, if you didn't back up those saves, they're gone. I kind of look at it this way. If the save's that important, get a thumb drive and back up all your saves to a thumb drive. That way you always have them. Okay. Enough on the drama. There's always drama. Let's go find this beehive again. I'm pretty sure it's right on that yep, it's right on that tree right over there. Now, it should still be there. Yep, it is. Okay. Oh, my pick is weak. I mean, we can axe the beehive. That works too. It just takes a lot more hits. Use. That buzz sound is disconcerting. Supposedly, there's a way to do this without getting hit, and I think this is it. You sit on it from the side, but you get as close as you can, and the bees can't attack you, but I'm not taking the chance. Just looking around real quick, see if there's anything else I'm interested in. I really, if I'd seen that on the way back, I probably would have made a lockpick too. You get a 2-for-1, but oh well. Now that insect repellent's gonna wear off soon. I need to get out of the swarm. Come on. Okay, I was starting to get worried there for a second. I really wish you could use the bees for something else. If you have insect repellent and they're chasing you, and then you go and fight something else, and the bees, because you have repellent, are repelled, to you, but then, oh man, another locked chest, huh? That's just torturous. Should I open 2 locked chests today? Do I have the mass? I'm not going to... No, I'm not, because I'm not going to waste supplies to make the mass to open up a locked chest. I've been using a lot of mass and not being patient about it, and it costs a lot of supplies, so probably be better to not waste resources. I know you guys are heartbroken. It's, oh my god, you lost, where 2 locked chests are and you're not opening them. It doesn't hurt me. Other creators, yeah, I get it. They, locked chests are their thing, but I'm not that creator. It's not my thing. I'm not like I said, once I broke the cherry, I'm not too, anti, I'm never opening up a chest type of thing. But, still, I still say locked chests don't provide enough. And I'm not saying every single locked chest has to be the end all be all of locked chest. I just want there to be a better chance of getting a decent set of loot out of a locked chest. That's all. If there was just a chance where, like the new chests down in the lower caves, if you could get items like that rarely in a locked chest. So the locked chests are, they spawn every day, but they only spawn a certain percentage or a certain number across the map, and you have to be lucky to find one. There could be days where you run around and just don't go in the right valley or don't look the right way and never see the locked chest. So something that's kind of rare and then has a chance to drop something that's really rare to find in it, that lottery system kind of gives you the incentive to, I want to try my luck. What am I going to find? Let's be honest. I've opened up a ton of locked chests in my day. And I have to admit, most times I open up a locked chest, I'm not impressed. The only thing that locked chests could hold for me that get me all hot and bothered is cotton seeds. It's come to this. If you want to get me, all hot and bothered, you show me a cotton seed and I'm all yours. Pum. But beyond that, piggy, huh? You're not so useful. Your meat's interesting, but not enough to want me to waste resources on you. If I saw that moose again, I'd probably go after the moose right now. I had to waste a shotgun blast on a wolf today, so that was pretty wasteful in my opinion. Early game, it's necessary to survive. The late game where I'm at, it's just like, really? You're wasting a shotgun blast on a wolf? I guess if I'm really hungry or in a tight spot, okay. But every other time, shoot it with an arrow, run, shoot it. I hate even using arrows on wolves at this point. Now, give me in my test world, and I have premium arrows and a level 4 bow, and I'll just shoot everything. Just because it's fun. Trying to cover as much ground as possible. And that's why you kind of see me running one way but looking the other. So I don't miss anything that I might be looking for. Today's kind of a lazy loot day. And of course, here comes the rain. I think what I need to do is probably start concentrating on getting the climbing picks made. Let's be honest with ourselves. I need 2 sets of climbing picks, not just one. That way, if I die in the cave, I at least have a chance of getting my gear back. Though, once again, let's be honest. If you die in the cave and you spawn on the surface, your chances of getting your supplies together, heading out back to the cave, getting through it down to the lower end, down to where you originally died, your chances of getting your bag back are probably not very good whatsoever. Now, if you built like a forward operating base with a primary, or no, you can make it a secondary BCU. It doesn't have to be your primary BCU. So a BCU, a foundation, a generator to power the BCU, a storage box to hold all your backup equipment and climbing gear, plus fuel to run the generator. And then you can buy spawns So anytime you die, you would spawn in the cave. So you have to have well, either 2 beds or diving gear in there to help you get out of the cave once you've there's no oh, did the game just crash? All right, well, that was weird. It wasn't like a crash. I couldn't do anything in the game. I hit Control-Delete to bring up Task Manager, and then I heard the game click and say, you know, like I hit escape or something. And I stopped my recording, went back to look at the game so I could exit it and get the crash log. And there wasn't a crash. It was just like the almightiest of almightiest frame lag, frame rate stutter. I don't know what to call it. I have not seen that in game for as long as I can remember. Betty Willard. All right, drop that off. Just eat that. I need cordage, planks, iron scrap. Make another pick. We'll make a second pick just beyond, so I have one made in the future. I know I was talking about trying to move everything up into the upper area. One of the things I was doing while I was working on that update is I tried to work out how I would want this set up here. And even though I put glass up here, it still felt tight and enclosing and not what I wanted. So I am not going to be moving up here. It just didn't work for what I wanted. This being up here is fine though. This has got a nice little cubby. I can just kind of sink it in right here. Try to get it straight. Perfect. That works. I could always have a little storage unit back there if I needed something. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with storage. I want the storage accessible, but it doesn't need to be exactly where it's at. Actually, we have a few minutes left. Let's go ahead and get this figured out. This is going to get moved. I think today's a good let's work on the storage day. And how am I going to change my storage? Well, I like the process I have right now, that I come flying in and can place, you know, stuff into the boxes just by looking up. And I can still do that. I just have to configure it a different way. So here's the second way, not my preferred way of doing that. I'm trying to line up the blue bars with the other rails. So I can look straight up and I can still open it. So it's not, it's kind of in the floor, kind of just a little bit, but that gives me the access that I need. All right, let's see if this one will let me slide it up in there right next to the other one. It's gonna get hampered. So what we're gonna do is we're going to stick it in the wall right here. So I still have my storage above where I come in at, which is where I like it. But now it's going to be supported for structural integrity in the future. And I understand that that's not coming in the game right now. Cold Games is still working on it. And there's no promise at this point when it's going to come out. But I figured while I am contemplating the need to start a new season, which I really don't want to do at this point. Okay. Welcome to you too. Thought that was a grenade come flying in that stupid feather. I'm running from my fighting area. It didn't target me yet. Good. Oh, ran right into it, buddy. Ah, I'm running over his head. Come on. I'm going to take a hit for that, but I got the kill. Go ahead and bandage myself up real quick. All right. Do you have anything good in your gear? I will be happier with the game once Cole Games, or if he ever, makes it so that you can get back arrows from dead bodies. He's got to do that at some point. It's one of those things where I know I say he has to do it. It's one of those things that I really, really want. I'm not trying to tell Cole Games how to build his game, but this is one of those things that I really think needs to happen at some point. And it desperately needs to happen. All right, I've been staring at that ore the whole time, and I'm going to finally go get it. But it's one of those things that I think really, truly needs to be addressed. And I've always said, it doesn't have to be every single arrow, but I would like to see where you have a better than 50-50 chance to get the arrow back. And then when you use premium arrows, the percentage goes up even higher, since they're metal arrows and they have a lot less chance to break. So any arrow that doesn't break should be retrievable. The only arrows you shouldn't be able to get back is the ones you lose, and those that are that break. Oh, right in the chin. I didn't get the headshot sound, but still, that was like right in the chin. Oh, and if you guys don't know how to address that, if you noticed, I wasn't just standing there, I was moving backwards. I was creating as much space as possible by walking backwards continuously. I was able to create more time. I didn't have to react to the moose as quickly right in my face. I was able to better anticipate the moose's movements and aim my shot. Because I was moving backwards, it gave me a little more time. I mean, I think a lot more time, but it's me because I'm used to doing it. That other one's out of place, but I can deal with it. I mean, it's just a small amount. It would just be my ADHD that would be indicating that it's unacceptable. All right. Just about time to end the episode. I'm sure the sun's probably already set. It probably would have already done it, but with the storm, it's hard to tell. I want to go ahead and get this done real quick. But I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.